one-on-one, just me and you, because I want to let you in a little secret too. I know your secret. And you're probably like, what? What secret am I keeping that she knows? How does she know? Well, I know your secret because it's my secret too. You're struggling, right? It's the struggle bus. Let's be honest, the honeymoon is over, right? Can I get an amen? Put your hands up. Like, last week was rough. I know, because I'm there with you. And I've spoken to so many teachers over the last week that I'm friends with that are struggling too. And it seems to come sooner and sooner every single school year. Am I right? So this time of year, the honeymoon's over. Halloween is coming, y'all. Thanksgiving is coming. Christmas is coming. Within the next 3 months, all of these holidays are coming. And you know this time of year is just that, oh, that roller coaster, right? You have the really, really good days, the really, really struggle days, where you're just like, why am I here? Why do I try? But I don't want you to feel alone. That's why we're going to have this one-on-one, because I am there with you. I completely get it. Last week for me was the first really rough week of the school year. And I thought to myself, what am I doing? Like, I must be doing something wrong. I thought it was me, but it's not, because I spoke to so many other teachers and we're all there together. So I wanted to share my tips with you. I think I have 7 tips, and a bonus really good tip for you to kind of help you through this struggling time of year, the roller coaster time of year, because you're not alone. So number 1 is automate as much as you can. You want to automate yourself at home. You want to automate yourself at school. Now this means that if you meal prep, you're going to want to prep all your meals on Monday or on Sunday. That way you don't have to pack a lunch at the end of every night, right? Same thing with ironing your clothes. Now, I hate to iron clothes. Let's just be real. So either buy clothes that you don't have to iron, because they have those press-free shirts now, right? You don't have to iron them. Or iron them all on Sunday. Sundays are our laundry day, so do it then, right? Get it done so you don't have to do it at the rest of the week. Hire help. If you need a nanny or a babysitter or somebody to come clean your house and you can afford it, do it, because it will make the hugest difference in your life this time of year. The last tip for that part is also for school. So automate yourself at school as much as you can. Now at our school, we have room moms and PTA helpers. They come into the classroom. Well, actually, they don't come into the classroom. We leave our stuff outside of the door and they'll laminate it for us, cut it out, make our copies. So it's one less thing that we have to worry about, and we can get ahead on our lesson plans. So step 1 is you want to automate yourself as much as you can. Step 2 is don't try to be Pinterest perfect, all right? I know that's so hard. You see all these beautiful classrooms on Pinterest, on Facebook, on Instagram, and I am there with you. I see them and I am just like, yeah, that's definitely not me. I'm not Pinterest perfect. And I've been the teacher who's tried. I have done the Pinterest perfect thing, and it's super stressful. This year I made the promise to myself that I wasn't going to do it, and it has been amazing. Like, one bulletin board for the year. Like, I decorated our hallway for the year. Like, I am over being Pinterest perfect, and once you get over that little hump, let me let you in on a little secret with this too. It's okay. Your kids don't care if your classroom is Pinterest perfect. They probably have no idea what Pinterest even is, okay? They are still going to learn from you because you are an amazing teacher, and it does not matter if your classroom is Pinterest perfect or not. Your kids are still going to love you regardless. Number 3 is ask for help. So if you're struggling with something in the classroom, you don't know how to teach this, or you don't have the resources for this, or you just have a child with a behavior problem and you've tried everything, you're not sure what to do next, ask for help. Now that can go as far as asking administration for help. I know some of us aren't as fortunate to have a great administration who is very supportive. So if that's the case, try and reach out to some of your friends. Now these friends can be friends that you have at school, or there's this amazing teacher community online now, right? So Facebook groups, there's Instagram. Reach out to somebody or some of your friends that get it. and reach out to them and just ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong or that you're not a great teacher and you have no idea what you're doing. It's actually a really good thing, because I have reached out to so many other teachers online in the online community, and I have learned so much from them, and it's made the biggest difference in my life. So instead of me having to recreate the wheel, I can buy something from one of my teacher friends on Teachers Pay Teachers, or they can just be like, hey, here's this blog post that I saw, try this, and it's a free tip, and it's amazing. So reach out to your teacher friends and get tips from them to help you survive too, because somebody's been through it. You're not going through it alone. The next tip for you is don't take your work home. I am notorious for saying, I'm going to take this home. I put it in my teacher bag. I carry it home all excited. Yeah, I'm going to grade these papers. I'm going to write this IEP. And then I get home and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to do that at school, right? So I just cut that whole part out of my day. I take nothing home with me at the end of the day. I go in 45 minutes early, or I try to at least, every morning for school. Our bell doesn't ring till 7:45. Well, our time is 7:45 to 3:45. I try to go in at 7 o'clock because it's super quiet. Nobody's really there. The copier's free if it's working, right? The laminator's free if it's working and there's lamination. But it's so quiet and it's peaceful, and you can actually get your work done. You don't have people coming in your classroom to bother you, asking, for this or this. So try to go in early. If not, stay late. I am out at 3:45. Like, that is the end of my day. But either try to go in early or try to stay late to get some of that stuff done. But don't take it home. I know we have this intrinsic thing to just get everything done and do it all. And whether that's taking it home, and it's going to interfere with your family. It's going to interfere with your you time. So don't take your work home. Leave it at home. I know it's really, really hard because we're teachers and we care about our kids and we care about our job. And it's in us. It's something that's never going to go away. But just don't take the paperwork home. Leave the paperwork at school. Just leave it at school, guys. All right, tip number 6 is get plenty of sleep, especially this time of year. I will tell you that I have been sick twice already. That's why I'm clearing my throat, and you might hear me sniff a little bit because I'm just getting over my second cold for the school year. Really? Twice? So just sleep it off, guys. Wash your hands, get hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes. So not only do you want us not get sick, because we only get so many sick days and we don't want to actually use those for being sick, am I right? But get your sleep. So get your 8 hours, your 7 hours, your 9 hours, however many hours of sleep you need at night. Make sure that that's what you're getting. I know a lot of teachers who go to sleep at midnight and 1 o'clock, and you're waking up at 6. I don't know how you function. I don't drink coffee. I'll drink soda, but I can't function on 4 hours of sleep. I have no idea how some of you do it. I give you praise to everything because that is not me. If I do not get 7 or 8 hours of sleep, it is not happening. I will just be real. So make sure you are getting your sleep. Tip number 7. So this is my last tip before my bonus tip. So tip number 7 is take care of you. And all of these kind of go into this big number 7 tip is take care of you. So you are unique, right? Nobody else can be you. That is the best thing about you. You are you. Nobody can teach your kids the way you teach your kids, right? Nobody can love your kids the way that you love your kids. Nobody can lesson plan like you. Nobody can rock that classroom like you can. So you need to take that power and just put it all into teaching and put it all into you, because you are amazing. And we are such good friends that I feel like I can tell you that. You are absolutely amazing. I love you for who you are. So keep rocking it and make sure you're taking care of yourself. Now, taking care of yourself can be going to get that pedicure once a month, or maybe, get that extra Starbucks on Friday morning, stopping to get breakfast, or maybe eating out for lunch one day a week. But just make sure you're taking care of you. Do one thing a week that is just for you. My favorite thing to do is to come home and sit on my couch in complete silence and just do nothing for 15 minutes. That is how I take care of me, and I try to do that every other day. So it's something as simple as that, sitting in silence. And I know some of you have children, or some of you work a second job, So sit in your car for an extra 10 minutes before you pick your child up from daycare or the nanny. And or find that time, like an extra 10 minutes in the morning. Turn your classroom lights off before your kids come in and just sit there and just do nothing. Think about nothing, do nothing, but do it for you, because you are unique, you are you, and nobody can take that away from you. And you don't let this time of year to get you down to where you're not you anymore, because you are the most important part of that classroom besides the kids, right? And the classroom, it can't be the classroom without you. So you need to make sure that you're taking care of you. Now, my last tip is my favorite, right? Oh, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know that this tip is for real. And you might laugh and it's kind of funny, but you want to make sure that you have a snack stash at school, right? How many of you have a snack stash? Like, can you put your hands up? Like, snack stash over here. Y'all should see my snack stash. I love Reese cups. So a couple of weeks ago, my favorite are the shapes, right? So like the pumpkins and the Christmas trees. So when the pumpkins came out, I bought like 6 bags of Reese cups. I'm not gonna lie. So I have those, and other teachers come to my room and they're like, hey, can I get a Reese cup? I'm having a rough day. I'm like, yep, they're in the fridge. Go get it, girl. Like, I share my snack stash with teachers. I have everything: pretzels, crackers, cookies, candy. Make sure you have a snack stash. It doesn't have to be anything enormous, but when you're having a rough day, sometimes you just need that like piece of gum or that Reese cup or that pretzel or like that small bag of chips. Like, let's be real. Forget the diet. This time of year is not the time that we need to worry about any of that, because we are in survival mode, and that is completely okay. Okay, so my first tip, I'll go through them really, really fast, and then I'll let y'all go, because I want you, after this, to go take time for you. And I want you to relax and have a great Sunday, because even though last week was really rough and we're in that roller coaster time of year, you're going to have a great week and your kids are going to love you regardless. So number one is you want to make sure you automate your life twice, at school and at home. So yes, twice. Automate your life as much as you can. Tip number 2 is to don't try to be Pinterest perfect. It's not really that worth it. Your kids are going to love you regardless. Tip number 3, ask for help, whether that's asking admin for help or the online teacher community. Somebody's been through it and they want to help you. Tip number 4 is find your tribe of people. Oh my gosh, how did I miss that tip? I completely skipped it. So it kind of goes in with like the teacher community. Find your tribe of people. The positive, uplifting, supportive people. Like I said, it can be in the school, or an online teacher community. There's so many people out there that want to help you. Tip number 5 is don't take your work home. And that goes with like the paperwork. I know it's super hard, but don't take your work home. Number 6, get plenty of sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And number 7, take care of you, because you are awesome. And I don't want anything to happen to you. I don't want you to be stressed out, even though I know you're going to be, but it's okay. Know that it's okay. I still love you. I still think you are a great teacher, and nothing is ever going to change that. My way of thinking is never going to change that either. I still think you're amazing. And go get yourself some Reese cups, okay? Let's just be real. Go get yourself some Reese's or Kit Kats or Twix or whatever you like. Go buy an entire bag and keep it in your desk and save them just for you. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. If you ever need anything during this roller coaster time of year, even if it's just like an uplifting conversation with somebody, please, please, please reach out to me. I would be happy to talk with you and let you vent and kind of give you that positivity that you need. I hope you have a great Sunday. You're going to have a great week. Your kids are going to rock it. And I'm so excited that, we can all be here together and that we're such good friends. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye.